Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I am going to be doing a general reading for April 2023 for you today. We're going to be looking at your positive energies that are coming through. We are going to be looking at your challenges and also what you need to make time for in April. So let's get started. I'm going to clarify each one of the categories as well as we go. So first, in your positive energies, we have the Nine of Swords. Very, very interesting, you guys. This coming in as a positive energy, meaning that you're going to open up to like a new perspective on things. And that you're going to kind of get yourself out of a stressful way of being, and it's going to turn into something a lot better. But we're going to clarify that a little bit more. But it's actually, you know, it's funny because the cards that have been coming up since I've been doing this spread will come up in a category, like the card will come up as like opposite of like what you would think it is. And it's all good. It's like, it's the turning of it. It's the changing of it. Or something that you need to work on. So in your challenges, we have the Ace of Wands. Again, there you go. Perfect example. Ace of Wands, bringing in something that's new, that's exciting, kind of lighting your flame, bringing growth in, new growth. But this is a challenge. This is going to be a challenge to you. So you really have to take time to think about what that growth is. What do you want to start creating? What, you know, and if you're kind of lost right now, Aquarius, it's a good time to like put that thought into it, which brings us to our last category. What do you need to make time for? And we have the Judgment card come in. So a new awakening. Yeah, so this is perfect. It's just time to like bring in something that's new, bring in something that, you know, kind of is a little bit different maybe than what you were doing before. We're going to clarify that out a little bit and see what comes in for that. Energy under the deck, the Hierophant. Great energy to be in. Great energy under the deck, it means just coming into your highest power. You're really going to start thinking about what that means to you and what that is, and kind of getting all the riffraff out of the way, and kind of the naysayers or the, you know, the haters and, you know, the people that are not important to you anymore. The things that are going on around you that are just like, oh my God. If you've been watching, kind of we do this in life, right? We kind of just sometimes sit back and go, you look around and go, why am I here, like in this group of people? Or why am I here in this job? Why am I in this relationship? Like, it just kind of sparks you. It's like, what the hell am I doing here? And that's the energy of this. That's the energy of this Nine of Swords. Like, you're getting to this point where, because these binds are not tight on her, she can get out of them anytime she wants to. Nor are any of the swords poking her. She's only in a little bit of water. She can walk right out of there. Like, there is nothing holding her. There is nothing holding her there. And again, the cards don't have gender. It could be a him. It could be nothing holding him there. The point of it is that sometimes we create these scenarios where we're in this energy or around certain people, and it just gets used. You don't need it anymore. It's like they were there for their purpose or whatever it is you needed at the time. And it's time to start something new. It's time to get out of it. And, you know, so if you're doing that question to yourself, it's time. It's time for you to get out of, like, whoever these people are, whatever the situation is, whether this is work, a relationship, just even friendship sometimes. Like, friends, sometimes it's time to take a break. Like, you don't have to say goodbye. I say this all the time. You don't have to say goodbye. You can just say, just take a break for a little bit. You don't have to say anything. Just don't want to be in that energy for a little while. So you don't have to go crazy over that. All right. So clarification. Oh my God, it was clarified with the Nine of Swords. So that's awesome. Look, time for you to get out of this. Whatever the situation that you are in, the energy is supporting you to get out. You don't have to stay in it any longer, guys. So really think about that. Get out of there. Time to get out. Time to make that change. Yes. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Just do something more inspiring to you. Look, because in the next category, in the challenges, that wand is there. So by you getting out of it, it does sometimes like create a challenge. Like, what do I do now? Or who do I hang out with now? Or what kind of work should I be doing? What kind of, so, but it is about bringing that wand forward. And there's 9s coming up here. I'm sorry, it's 8. It's the 8 of Swords. But this 9 coming up here is indicating that you're at the end, you're coming to the end of a cycle. You're ready to start something new. And, it's kind of like you've taken your lumps, you've done everything that you needed to do. You've done everything that you could to hang on to whatever the situation is. But, it's time to move it forward now in a new way. So if that presents some challenges, that's a good thing, because this is bringing something forward now that in a new energy. So something that was not working for you can come through now in a new way. So let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Why is Ace of Wands a challenge? Why is Ace of Wands challenging for Aquarius? Why is Ace of Wands challenging for Aquarius? Okay. Okay, so 5 of Swords. Thinking about what needs to be left behind, it may be difficult to leave behind whatever you are going to leave behind. It's going to be difficult to do that. And like I said, there are ways to do this without it being traumatic and dramatic. No trauma and drama. You just kind of separate yourself from things for a little bit. And I think that this seems to be, I'm being more called into that it's friendships. To just kind of like remove yourself from the group for a little bit and just be like, okay, I just been really busy, so it doesn't have to be like, listen, you guys are pissing me off, I hate you guys right now. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. It can just be like, I'm busy with other stuff. Work came up. The situation came up with my family. Like, make an excuse. Like, you don't have to be in this like horrible, it doesn't have to be in this horrible space. It doesn't have to be something that, there's just, you're in the process of making a change, and there's challenges in that change. So it's just, if these are friends, you can just go, I need time for me. I just need my own time right now. And, divine timing, Wheel of Fortune coming up here. You moving the wheel, like this is your soul moving the wheel in the direction it needs to go. This is also second chakra coming through here with a little bit of yellow, third chakra coming through here. Learning, there's books, they're all reading books. They're all reading books. So coming into a new place of learning, coming into a place that is just more, again, this is a new awakening, something that is enlightening you a little bit more and giving you a little bit more inspiration. So let's take a look at the Judgment card here for what you need to make time for. Judgment card for Aquarius. Okay, let's see. We have the 8 of Wands coming in here. So, obstacles, removing the obstacles out of your way. Maybe traveling, maybe going someplace new. I'm gonna go into these cards here, yeah, because going into hermit mode, and I said this new enlightenment needs to take place with you right now. That's what's missing. It's kind of like the same old, and you're in this routine and you're not liking the routine that you're in, and this is kind of like how you're going to get through all of that, move it forward, and maybe to go into traveling and King of Cups energy, kind of nurturing yourself, bringing your emotional stability to it, and even just addressing your emotions, just making time. Again, making time for yourself means that you're going to pay attention to what is actually going on with you, and not telling all your friends what it means, that like, and then have them not understand it or have them trample on your feelings. This is about you doing you. This is about you coming in and listen, guys, this is what I do. If you need help with this or guidance with this, please go to my website in the description box and write me. If you can't find the service that fits you, then just contact me and give me a little message, and I'll tell you how I can work with you. But this is what it's about. It's about like getting your own feelings in order and getting your own emotions in, not even in order, just getting understanding of yourself. Like, what is important to you? What, like, why did this relationship, like, what did that mean to you? What was it about? What are relationships about to you in the first place? We have relationships about everything. Relationships for everything in life. And this is about thinking about all of those relationships in a new way. Relationships in love, in money, with family, with friends, with our careers, like all of that. All of that is involved in this. This is about, as a whole, bringing new enlightenment into your life. And the last card that dropped out here was the Hierophant again. And the Hierophant is a teacher. The Hierophant is you in your highest power. So that energy, again, was repeated here. I don't think you could see that on camera, but we have the Hierophant here, and underneath it, actually, the Magician. So the Hierophant here coming in as the underlying energy with the Magician, and then coming in to clarify it was the Hierophant again. So, this is about you creating or beginning to understand yourself in your highest self. Who am I in my highest self? Because sometimes when we're around people that aren't kind of vibrating at the same level we are, it tends to bring us down. It tends to like constantly bring us down. Energy under the deck, Four of Wands. Again, there's your joy energy, 1111. There's that angel, divine guidance, and you have your angel coming in here too. Gabriel is coming in here. So this is about really taking that time. And all signs are kind of being called to do that, kind of taking stock of yourself and what you need to move into the future. And it seems that April is going to be kind of a catalyst month for what's to come. So if you can start stabilizing yourself at now, once these other obstacles start coming towards us, which they will in the next couple months, so that you can keep yourself grounded and stable and kind of weather the storms that will be coming in universally. So let's get a little inspiration from the Keepers of the Light here, if I could shuffle. And we have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Very interesting that Odin should come up in this, because I was talking about friendships, and this is really coming through to me as like a friendship thing. To follow your intuition. To follow your intuition and make sure your eyes are open to what the truth is. Because I think with friends, sometimes those lines get a little bit blurred. Because you tend to trust them because they're friends. But then sometimes, friends, like, people change. People are going through changes. So their energy is changing as well. If you're picking up something that's not jiving with you, you need to separate yourself from that. So be open. Make sure that you are being intuitive. Or following your intuition, I should say. Which is why the Hierophant keeps coming up. Be in your highest self. Trust that. That's coming in. Odin also represents the hangman in the tarot, which is about being stuck and trying to find enlightenment. So Odin actually hung himself from a tree upside down, so that the idea was that the blood would rush to his head so that he can figure out ways to help his people. So that's about bringing enlightenment in. And here we actually have the Hermit, which is almost the same message, because this is about finding the wisdom, to bring it in, not necessarily being stuck in it, but to take time just to be in your own energy and find your wisdom and find new knowledge in that. Okay, that's all I got for you today, Aquarius. Take care.